What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 44 of Factorio. And as you can see, between episode 43 and 44, I did a lot of work. Moved this wall out. Kind of cleaned up in here. Cleaned up a lot of stuff all over the base, basically, to get ready for the next pieces of this. And is there nothing in here? Oh, that's right, because everything's turned off. Everything's turned off. So, well, not everything's turned off. Just we're not getting any more plates, and so the stuff upstream is just basically not happening. So what we're going to do is, well, I guess we can't set this up, huh? We should just create a couple of these by hand. We can get all this plumbed in, but we're not going to get it working. The thing is, we're not going to be able to do wagons as well, because that's this is 5 pieces. That's 1, 2, 3, right? And then we got 4, 5. So we're screwed. We got to make 2 lines. So, the problem really is I don't really need 6 to make locomotives. I don't need that. Maybe I can leapfrog it. Like, maybe I only need 2, so I can do, like... And then I can have 2 for wagons. And what do these need again? Let's see. If we make these, rails... Okay, we should just make those in a separate line. I'm thinking, though... Maybe if I just take these out and you just use 2, like, let's make this like that, and we'll just take this out. Like that. That could work. And then what I'll do is I'll bring this stuff down, and then... No, because it can only be this big. So it's gotta be... Like, it's gotta be like this, let's see. Like, it's gotta pop up there... Oh, and go down there. Yeah, it could totally work. Because you have to be... Well, so I have to be able to run something like this. See, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Oh, I can leapfrog it with fast belt. Because fast belt won't connect to that. But see, it won't go all the way across. It'll only go to there. So, the problem I have... Oh, I can squinch it up. I'll just squish it. Watch. So I'll do long-handed inserters on this side, right? And then the fast inserters here, there. Then technically we only need 4 lengths of belt, and we should be able. That should do everything. Okay, for locomotives. Let's try to plumb that in, and then we're just gonna leapfrog each other. So let's see how many. 20, 10, 30. Yeah, that's obviously gonna need more. You know, let's reload that. Let's just leave it like that. Because I kind of wanted to put something there. Well, this gives us a little... Well, not really. Yeah. Okay, let's reload this. I'm going to reload this. Because what I want to do is I want to just take off the back 2. Let's take the back 2 off. Well, what I'm going to really do is take off, let's take all this off. And then what I'm going to do is kind of, there we go. Fix this up. And then, let's see, we can do that and then like that. Will that cover everything? No, because it doesn't cover this side. We're going to have to put the light on this side. There we go. Okay, so that'll work. And what we're going to do is copy that setup. But not yet. Okay, so what do we need? Let's look again. We need engines, we need chipsets, and we need steel. So let's get the steel. And how do we need this, actually? What's the ratio? I think engines is the biggest. No, steel is. So steel will be its own. So steel is its own. We're going to put a little splitter in right here. And we'll do... Since this guy needs the most, we're going to run in this regular line here. We're going to use fast belt for this guy. So we'll have to bring the other stuff in right here and then curve it in or something. So we got that. We need chipsets. Plumb that in. First we need a splitter on this. got a little lazy right here, looks like. There we go. Alright, chipsets. Where are they coming in? They're coming in right here. Right there, right where I'm standing. So for this part, actually, let's look at what this dude needs. I think he needs gears. Well, let's just look at this guy. We'll change him back. Yeah, gears, plate, and steel. So he's gonna need steel. The steel line can just run normally. I don't need to do anything with that one. Let's look at the ratios for this as well. Wow, that's high. 20 for steel. So yeah, steel should be fine. Let's just run it in with the normal belt, though. And we're not going to leapfrog this guy. He'll just run in like normal. So let's do this. There we go. So he's done. Like, that's steel. Finished. Really nothing to do there. Electric, these dudes. Green circuits. Another story. So let's do this. Let's get these guys all plumbed in. Again, we're going to be... We don't really care that this is not running right now, because we're going to be fixing this. I already have an idea for my ore receiving station. It's going to be a little different than previous, and also it's going to be something I said I didn't want to do. But I'm going to be doing it because... Oops, that's not what I want. This guy has to go underground. Let's just do that. I don't really like doing that. There we go. So, wasn't this guy gonna go under? Yeah, usually these guys go under, not these dudes. Oh. Get off there, man. Alright, here we go. Okay, go under. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go again. We'll worry about plumbing in the next one after we get this guy in. Okay, so what's next after that? Engines. Let's go get some. They're right over here. This should be really simple. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to run it up this way. Actually, usually, so I was already actually thinking about this off camera too. Could do it like that. So here's how this would work. Right, and then this just goes underneath. Like that. Cool. Okay, engines. Coming down the line. How are we going to turn that? Oh, this is how. Like that, dude. Man, you're pretty dumb at this game. Alright. Bringing those engines in. Like this. Going underneath. Although this is going to really stretch our underground. Oh! This thing's going to mess with us again, isn't it? Well, let's kill this. We know how to fix this. I've done this like 100 times now. I don't know. Why didn't we want to bring this guy in like that? I don't know. That's a way better way to do it anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it the way it should have been to begin with. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Completely fixed. And now we can actually... Well, I think we can go under this. Boom, barely. Sweet. Alright, now we can bring this guy this way. Go under one more time. And this guy's just going to come right around and meet up with this guy. So, yeah, this is the guy that's going to have to do a special trick. And like that, we're going to do the same thing we did over there. Except we don't need that. I got a lot of engines, extra engines on me now, don't I? That's okay. Alright, so there's our super cool way of doing it. There we go. Copy that guy over. There we go. Okay. So that's all plumbed in. Now we need to copy this setup and do it for yeah, we don't want that. We're going to do the same thing for the what are those things called? Yeah, those things. You know, those things. I was thinking maybe we shouldn't do two. Maybe we should just do one each. That's much more easy to copy. It's a lot more undergrounds, but I think it's a little bit better. I think it's going to be easier to leapfrog when it's only one, because we only have to come up right here. So what will happen is, well, let's just make this a cargo one. So that guy's going to be a wagon. So we need steel, which we already have iron plate and gear wheel. So this is going to be the one that's different. Iron plate and gear wheel. So here's the the gear wheels here. We're going to have to bring it all the way over here, which we don't, it's not that big of a deal. Like that. Looks kind of neat. Right? And then we have iron. So we're going to bring it, we're going to split off here. And then iron's going to come in right here. So that means we'll split it right there. Yeah, so I've got a kind of a cool idea for the ore receiving station, and it's not a problem, but basically... Oh wait, no, this is going to come down this way, because this guy's going to... Isn't he going to jump over? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out. Yeah, that's the way I like to do it. Okay. So this guy's going to come down here, and we'll meet right here. There we go. But I've got a kind of a cool way to do it. It is a little unorthodox, but, well, it's a way that I've said I didn't want to do things. But I think it's going to work out really well. So I'm not super concerned that it's going to be bad. So what we need to do is we need to make sure... Now let's make this guy a speedy belt. Let's change him right here into a there we go. This guy is going to be fast belt. So we're putting fast belt in. This guy is slow boating it. So that means we need to have fast belt right here. Fast belt needs to come up right here. Well, let's just get rid of this. Let's put it under here. Let's see. And it can come up right here, actually, because I think stuff can come... So we can do it one more down. So it can come up right there. Right? And then it only has to stay up for, like, one. Just these two right here. It can go down again right there. Then it's got to skip to and resurface again. So why don't we do it right there? Like that. Each one of these will have its one space of belt. Okay? So that means this guy will come in right here. Just like normal. Wow, that is really slow compared to a fast belt. Then he's going to go underneath. And he's going to surface when it's his turn right here. Then he's going to go under again. See how that works? Sweet, huh? Now we can just copy this over and over and over again. Let's copy it one more time. So we should be able to copy this whole thing and just duplicate it down here. See how that works? That's cool. Now that is cool. And so what we're going to do is we'll put another dude up here. We're going to say, this guy only picks up locomotives. And this guy only picks up cargo dudes, right? The wagons. And we need more power down here. Alright, that's fine. That's weird. Isn't this guy covering that already? Yeah, we can move this guy up here. Actually, yeah, that guy's covering everybody now. Okay, so this guy, he's only going to pick up locomotives. Right? And this guy's only going to pick up the cargo trains. And I'm going to... Wow, we don't need that many locomotives. Why don't we hook this... Let's make this guy say, look. Not connected to the Logi network. How are you not connected? Is that because the Logi network is down? Oh, it kind of is. We're going to need one of these dudes in here, but I don't exactly know where to put it. Let's see. It's supposed to be right here. But there's going to be another dude here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's just put it here for now. Like, I'm not worried about it. And then we'll just hook this guy up. There we go. But the only thing is, well, I guess I can say I only want 10 of these in the whole Logi network. That means they're not in use. I don't care if they're in storage chests or in this chest. I don't want more than 10. Because it's just excessive. When is less than 10, okay? No. Nope. Here's how we do this. Because they're going to make a whole bunch of them on this line. That's going to be like 40. Okay, we have to have a separate one for each one of these. Let's do this. Let's take this up. This one's going to be... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Escape. This one's going to be slightly different. Right? All these need to be these dudes. All these need to be smart inserters. And all these need to be provider chests. This is going to say, when there are less than 10 engines, you can put one out. Less than 5. Okay, we're going to have plenty. We don't need to worry about it. So we'll copy this guy down to here. Now he'll make 5 engines. Let's copy this to here. Let's make this 10 though. 15 cargo wagons, right? Oops, if it's less than cargo wagons. It better be less than cargo wagons. So if we have less than 15 cargo wagons, go ahead and craft some more for us. Now we're going to get 2 per every time. And we're also going to have a backlog in here of probably like 3 or 4 or so. But that's fine. Pretty cool system, huh? I like it. Pretty neat. Now we need to make one for tracks, but I think tracks can be made in a smaller one. In the level 1 dudes, right? We got level 2 there. Where's our level 1? Nope. Nope. Did we kill it? I don't see a level 1. I must have killed it. Got a lot of other junk up in here, but no level 1 stuff. Huh. Okay, well, let's just craft another one. Who cares? Alright, boom. Crafting up another one of those blueprints. Let's go copy this dude. He looks kind of cool. Where'd you go, bro? Okay, let's copy him. Don't really... Mermaid hair, don't care on that. Well, it's not my ideal. Let's copy something else. It's not really what I want. Because I don't want that splitter in there. How about this one? This one looks pretty cool. Does that have fast inserters? Yep, it's all... Everything's fast. This looks good. So let's make another one. This is fast inserters and long-handed inserters. There we go. There. Okay. We'll put this one down for tracks. We're going to need tons of tracks, so I don't mind having like a bunch. They don't consume as many resources, so this will be a lot easier for us. That one right there. So normally, that's where that line would be. We need 1 space, right? So that's about what this should look like. And go. Looks good. Now, should we move? Nope, that guy's perfect. That's actually where it should be. Look at that. Look how many... I love having 600 and something bots. Look at how many... I got 700 Logi bots. 700 Logi bots. Let me just say that one more time, okay? Alright, let's reset this dude. He's going to be making... Oh, okay. You need level 2s for that. How bougie is that, huh? Let's just request some then. Fine. Gonna be bougie? Fine. We don't care. We're totally cool with that. Hurry up. Oh, they're right there. I could have just walked over there. So lazy. Alright. Okay, and they probably just dropped some stuff on the ground. Wait, what are we doing here? We don't need these. We don't need those. What are those? I didn't even know they could go there. That goes there. And we don't need wood. Get out of here. We also don't need these. Let's go put these in here. Maybe it'll make us a locomotive. Nope. 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 Why didn't you locomotive, bro? Okay. Engine. Nope. Batteries. Engines. Boom. Oh, we have chipsets and stuff. We need an engine anyway. Let's just give it some stuff. Let's give it... There we go. So it made 1, and it put 1 in there. It's not going to make any more, huh? What's it missing? Oh, engines. Well, there's a bunch of them over here on the ground. We should just go grab some. We should have some in this box, right? Let's get like 50. That should do it. That'll make us a couple more locomotives. What else are we missing? We're missing steel, right? I'll put steel in this cargo one, too. Alright, let's give it some engines. Cool. We got 2 of these dudes now. We want 2 at least. Let's give this guy a bunch of steel, I guess. Maybe some of our chipsets. We don't want to give it... Oh, it needs... Wait. That's the wrong one. We don't want that. Let's put in this dude. Alright, it just needs steel. There we go. And it's picking up a bunch of stuff. Man, this is taking quite a long time. You have plenty of plate. How come you're not picking up gears? There we go. Alright, so we got a few of these cargo dudes. I want at least 3. There, that's fine. And we only really need 2 trains. 2 locomotives. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. Why don't we put some of this stuff back in the system? We don't need all this stuff. Let's put that back in. We don't need this. Yeah, we don't need all this. This is a lot. And we definitely don't need this many gears. Alright, sweet. Take it away, Calgon. We don't need you. These guys are clogging my style. Cramping my style, bro. Alright. Alright, sweet. Toot sweet. We've done everything we need to do. Get out of that... Okay, UI is done. So that we've got that set up. Let's set this up. We want a bunch of straight rail in here. This makes 2, right? 2 straight rail. So let's copy that down. We probably want 4 of those, actually, because we don't need curved rail as much as straight rail. So we'll do 2 curved rails. So what do we need? Stone, iron sticks, oh, and steel plates. We're going to have to make a lot of sticks. We don't make sticks. These all need the same thing. Why don't we have... How fast do these get created? 0.5? That means probably we can have 3 sticks, and then maybe 2 of these dudes, right? Oops. Like, these should be sticks. That seems simple enough, which means we're going to... Wait a minute. That should still work, because we'll have iron, stone, and stuff coming in on one line. So we'll make sticks. No, now, normally people would put these right next to these guys, but I just want to keep a line. I like having a line. I like it better. You don't get the stack bonus, though, like you do when you do the electric circuits the way you do it. I just like doing it this way. How many sticks do we need anyway? 1. So this is going to be fine. I don't think we're going to have issues. So let's pull iron in on the one, and then we'll pull, what is this, stone and steel on the other one. Again, very, very simple setup here. So it needs to be right here. We can put it right there. Sweet. This one's almost done already. Oh, I'm not close enough. There we go. Right, so bring that down. Very simple build. We've done this a million times. Once we get this set up, we won't really have anything building because everything's kind of shut off. But we can go over there and start working on the... oops, nope. So we don't want... Wait a minute. We don't want sticks coming out this way. We want them going back this way. Right? We need sticks... Wait, we need steel, sticks, and stone. So what we want to do is do that. But we only want iron coming in the one side. We're going to do that real quick. We're going to do our little trick. Where are we going to do it? Here? I don't know. We need it on the inside track. We need it on this side. So why don't we do it right here? And then I'll just curve this around. There we go. And I'll pick these up. There we go. And I'll just put these back in the system. So again, we don't need them. That will do pretty well. We should only have it coming in on one side now. There we go. So now when we put sticks out that side, we're also going to need long hand inserters to pull. Actually, I think that's better because I'd rather only deal with one of these lines. So let's do this. Let's see. There we go. Now we're going to make sticks. Perfect. Now those long-handed inserters are not as fast inserters, but I think it's going to be fine. These guys will spit out, but we don't need that. There we go. I don't really care what line they're on, because they're both going to... Let's put the sticks in here. Whoa. There we go. Alright, you're going to pick up, just like we did last time, you're going to pick up something, and you're going to pick up something. There we go. Alright, you're going to pick up straight rail, I guess, and then you're going to pick up filtered rail, or I'm sorry, curved rail. And then we're going to do, I don't know, that much straight rail, and curved rail maybe that much. Actually, for straight rail, then let's do something like that. I'm never going to need that much, though. I keep overproducing. I need to be careful. I don't know that. I guess that's cool. Oh, you know what? I know why someone I know was doing it this way. They're saying, look, if you have less than, I don't know, 500 curve rail, let's say 200 curve rail, then start picking up stuff off the line. That means it checks stuff in storage chests too. So if I already have all this stuff in storage, I don't need to make more, right? I don't need to be producing more curved rail. So if there's more than 200 in the storage, don't do anything. Same thing with this. Let's say if you have less than 500, we'll say, yeah, 500 rail. Why don't we just say 600? When you have less than 600 straight rail, start picking stuff up. But if not, don't do anything. Like, stop producing. Stop making more, right? That's it. We're done. We do need to plumb in the stone, but I'm not really ready to yet. I really want to create those receiving areas, and we'll get that working. The steel, though, is going to be pretty easy. It's just going to come over here, branch off, as usual. It's going to keep going straight, and it's going to curve down this way. Probably right into this, and then we're going to have something on this side. Like that. As our typical way of doing things here. Alright. So that's kind of ready. All we need to do is add stone to that, and it'll be fine. So let's go up here now and start getting our receiving area set up, because we really need to turn all this stuff back on. How much minute? We only have 2 minutes left. We might have to do this on the next episode. It took us a while to get all that ready to rock. Let's try to run on the concrete. So I took out a couple of the solar panel things too, because I don't really need any more. And replumbed a little bit of the water in here. I really cleaned up a lot off camera. You can see I've cleaned it out tons. I've taken all the steam turbines out. We don't need steam power anymore at all. Cleaned up the low-G system a lot, realigned a lot of the roboports and stuff, because while it's empty is the best time to do that. Cleared all this stuff out. All the ore receiving area is gone. I'm going to make a new receiving area. Moved this ore, the coal, and the copper over to here to get it out of the way. I'm going to have a receiving station right here. Maybe here, because I want it to curve possibly, or go right through here eventually. So having it line up here to come and go from the same side is a great idea. So everything will flow into this way, and it'll flow into some receiving buffers right here. So actually having it closer to here is best. Let's make... We don't have any stone, do we? I think we can request some stone. I know we have stone in the system. Let's request, I don't know, 100 stone, 200 stone. And let's get rid of We don't need 200 belts. Let's do 150 belts. Oops, 150, because I'm not really doing anything right now. There we go. So we can put a little bit of this back in the system. Alright, sweet. So we're going to get some stone, which we're getting from the system. I think we have like... Well, those aren't hooked up to the system. I think we have, I want to say, about 500 stone in the system, possibly more. And I can start crafting up some rail. So let's make some of this straight rail. We'll make some of this curved rail. We haven't set up train stops and other things. I'll be doing that probably on the next episode. Really what I do, I just want to get this receiving area set up, because what I'm going to be doing is setting this all up, getting the ore running again. I'm not even going to hook up trains yet. I really don't need a train system yet. I don't need a train stop. It's going to be for the future. Right now I really do have deposits that are still pretty local, and I don't need to go very far to get to them. If you look at the map over here, I might need to use a train to get that, but I don't really need to, but I think it could be fun to do it. You can see I'm still working on this iron right here, and this iron over here, and I've got a couple of copper deposits to get run through, even after this one. So I'm not really hurting at all for resources. There's more iron there. I could use some more coal, which we have some down here. There's a tiny smidgen right there. I could probably train in the coal from there and down here as well. That could be a good reason to have an ore track. There's also some ore down here when I clear out these bases. And, I'm sorry, some coal and coal over here as well. So those could be good reasons to need this station. So basically, here's how it's going to work. It's going to be, because I kind of want it in the middle of my forge, which is here, right? Because we're going to have, like, you know, a couple of different buffer systems all along here, and I'm going to basically move stuff off. There's going to be a general ore area right in here, and then bots are going to separate out the ores. We're going to have receiver chests or requester chests with the type of ore it's looking for, and then the bots are going to split it out from this general receiving area. So, like, I'm going to set up 4 carts worth of receiving, and then the bots are going to split that ore all over the place right here. So it's going to be really bot intensive, but it's also going to be really cool. So that should be pretty fun. So let's get some straight track in. You can see you can go diagonal with it, and obviously you can go north and south with it. 26 is not even close to a lot. Let's craft up a bunch more. Right click to do 5 at a time. We're going to need way more straight rail. We're also going to need a train stop. We don't need signals right just yet. We have all of our trains and stuff, so we should be fine with that. Why don't we do this? Kind of don't need those. We don't really need these that much. Splitters we do use quite a lot. We really don't need these. Let's take that off. I'll put the Logi ports in here. We don't use repair kits enough to need that anymore. Let's do also this. Let's move... kind of want to get this stuff set up so that it's more near each other. Well, for now it won't matter. Let's lock these in. Okay, so we've got these 2 different kinds of rail here. We've already seen the straight, and that's really all I'm going to use for now, because for some reason wagons are longer lengthwise, horizontally. You can fit 6 inserters touching a wagon. Touching, show me where he touched you. Anyway, sorry about that. Trigger warning. Because if you go north south, you can only hook up 5. I don't know why. It is what it is at this point. Okay, so let's run a bunch of this track. You can see it's connecting, and you can see if you look at the lines what track's connected to where. Okay, so we're just gonna run this all along here. Maybe stop it right there. That looks pretty good. Let's maybe do a little bit more. We're not going to work on any turns, but turns you turn with the right, or with the R, obviously. And you can get a bunch of different configurations with this. Like, see, there's if you want to go off that direction or come in that direction. Or you can do that way, obviously. So you kind of have to mess around. We'll be doing a lot more with curving and all that when we actually set up some train stuff. But mainly what I want to do is set up an ore receiving area. This is not going to work. We might want to receive our train down here. Because we really want to... Maybe we should move this whole thing. Let's move this whole thing. Oh, I didn't give this thing any train, did I? Let's put all the track in here. How many track is that? Probably 30, huh? Let's give them track. Oh, why did we give them that track? Oh, well. Rip that up and place it a little bit higher. Let's do it right there. So let's make some more track because now we just gave away all our track. We can request some track. How about that? Yeah, give me like 100 track. There you go. Alright. So that's the track we're going to do. Now let me see. I thought I had... Okay, this is decent. This is a nice buffer system, right? Coming right off the track, 6 apiece. So this is way bigger than we need. If we do it like that, that kind of gets us a 4-wagon station right there. Okay. I wonder if we have enough steel chests in the system. I have no idea. Let me put one of these down so I can look at what we got in the system here. Oops. We've got steel chests 60. We've got plenty. Well, I think that's plenty. It should be plenty. So we're laying down the track. We're laying down all that stuff. Now what we're going to do is lay down, and I know we're getting a little long here. Actually, yeah, we could do the rest of this on the next episode. So stay tuned for next episode 45. We'll be putting in this train spot, this ore receiving station. And as always, everyone, stay frosty.